For when I first got this island, I thought, oh, that looks like two googly eyes. And I thought, oh, I wonder if I could do something with that later.
Hello everyone, it's Offending Commit, and I have the pleasure of being on Azzy's island. We're gonna go check out a special build that she did for the Order of the Frillies on her island, which is Waratah. Let's go ahead and step out. Hello, I love your nose.
Hello, hello. Have some coffee.
Oh, thank you. That's like the best thing to do whenever you're on a tour is always hold a cup of coffee. I think James is thinking about us during that time. I said your name right. Waratah.
Waratah Gardens, yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome, welcome.
Thank you.
This is my Blooming Spring island, and I do a lot of garden experiments here. So you're welcome to walk around, and then I can show you the secret build.
Ooh, all right. So are you going to have, I have a lot of questions already.
Yeah.
First off, this is beautiful. Secondly,
thank you.
Are you planning on doing a island per update?
I like to do it that way because then I feel like I get the experience of seeing all the new stuff as you would when you play it for the first time.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's
I
cool.
will be doing that, yeah.
That's really interesting because, you know, unrelated to Dinkum, just for a second, I used to play a lot of No Man's Sky, and you know, the game's been going on for like 6 years, and every update practically was a game changer, and I mean that in a literal sense. So
yeah.
I did the same thing. I would start a new save just to experience all the new stuff, but
yeah.
I like how you have the waterfalls and the bushes, and
Thank you.
you mix all the colors.
I had respect for playing No Man's Sky. I tried it and my brain exploded.
Yeah, there are quite a few games that I play that Ellie would feel the same way.
I just kept dying and I didn't know what to do and I couldn't understand all the things, and I went, okay, I'm done.
I like the outdoor seating areas. I really like using the rock edge path too for walkways.
Oh yeah,
It just
I love it
makes
so much.
sense. Oh, and this is an awesome dog park agility
come
course.
around this way.
Yeah, I'm following you.
It's got a special signage.
I like special signage.
Inspired by Gamer Mum's Doggo Park.
Aw.
And Xena helped me. When I first started this game, I didn't have anything, and I came across a rare doggo.
Oh my goodness.
Xena came and helped me rescue that doggo with a collar. So if you want to go in, you'll be able to see her. Her name is Rosie.
Rosie. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll just hop over. Go find Rosie. Somebody had coined the phrase, I believe it was Moxie, and I had to incorporate that on my little dog area. I want to do more with it, but it was be nice, pet twice.
Yeah, that's a good one. I like that.
Hi, Rosie.
Yeah, there's Rosie. I was so, I thought I was imagining things because she just walked straight up to me. I was doing something else completely. And then I was panicking. I dug holes all over the place to try and box her in, and quickly ran back here to try and get a trap. But at the time, I only had mangrove traps. So I went back, and then I had to do the horrible thing of damaging her so she would go into the mangrove trap.
Oh, yeah.
Then once she was inside the trap, she looked like a normal white Doggo. So I thought, oh my God, maybe I've just made it up and it's not real.
Mm-hmm.
So she was stuck in this little mangrove trap for a long time until my friend Xena came and helped me bring a doggo collar over.
That's
so
awesome.
that we could release her and see that she actually was a rare doggo.
Did you know that, I don't know if you were watching at one point, but I caught a collie once, and I was so excited.
I know, that was
Yeah.
so sad that the
I was,
save didn't.
yeah, I was bummed
It's
for like a
devastating.
solid 3 days.
Yeah, I can
But
totally understand it. Yeah.
but it turned out for the best because I ended up getting a German Shepherd. Not
Oh,
too.
I had a glitch. I don't know what happened, but a glitch happened and a croco spawned in these water beds.
Oh no.
So I had to restart the day because it attacked and killed my doggos.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Desperate times.
And I restarted the day, jumped back in here, and I had to kill it because it was still spawned in. But I killed it before it could do anything.
That's wild.
And I put it on the Discord that I think people think that my place isn't fully fenced in, but it is because I don't get any spawns in here.
Yeah.
So it was just some kind of mid-rare glitch.
Yeah, right. These truly are dark times in Dinkum.
This is a normal doggo den here, and I don't get wild diggos spawning in. So it's definitely fully fenced in.
Yeah. That's cool that you put the little dog houses in it, though.
Yeah.
I'm following you.
Oh, okay. So did you want to keep walking around the town, or do you want to go to the special secret build?
We will. Let's walk around the town a little bit and kind of tell me.
Okay.
We'll take a little town tour, and then we'll head on there. We'll do it.
Okay,
I don't know if you're familiar with the reference, but we'll do a Wayne's World reference.
Nice. Might recognize what's over this way. Because this is an idea I brought over to the frilly island.
That's right.
Yeah. So it started here. Originally, I was going to make this a fruit salad farm, but I've converted over to jam life.
All about that jam life.
It's all about that jam life, I tell you what.
I like the I really like how you have the mixed fruits in one little capsule, I guess. Container.
Yeah, so yeah, that was the whole idea of it, was to make the fruit salad, so it's like a fruit salad orchard. Yeah.
Right. You got the right ratios and everything.
Oh, not quite, but yeah, almost there.
Yeah.
So this is my little kitchen. Yeah. This is where the coffee gets made.
Yeah, this is where the magic happens.
Yep.
Were you a little bummed that when James made the brewing barrels a little bit harder to work with?
It was understandable. Like I understand the thinking behind it, so I wasn't too worried about it. That's the beauty of starting a new island over. Like you don't have to worry about stuff like that because it becomes part of the natural progression.
You're right.
Yeah.
You don't carry over any of the baggage of any other islands.
Yeah.
This is really nice. I like the
little tree farm.
Yeah, I like how you have the woods mixed. Little things, you know, makes it feel very natural.
I like the way things look on the map. So I like to think about how it's going to show up on the map and what it looks like.
Yeah, that's a lot of the different dimensions that we have to think of in Dinkum. It's cool.
So across from town, I wanted to have all the farming areas. So I've got the tree farm, the animal farm, and the crops over this way.
I see in the distance the tiered bridges. That's really cool.
Oh yeah, so I did that on my original island, and I really love it. The NPCs won't walk over it, but we can walk over it, and we can also drive over it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. It's fun.
We haven't really done it too much since kind of the early game, but Ellie and I would put out a community garden for the NPCs because they would go and they'd water the crops. And it kind of looks like you were doing.
They don't do that as much anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a shame because that was a nice little. I like the raised plots. This is cool.
Yeah, so this is my other garden experiment. I kind of did something similar to this on my original island, and then further down this way, I'm experimenting with patchwork patterns. So this one here is a particular patchwork pattern that I found, and I wanted to see how it would go as a crop. It's a little bit awkward with this lower spot here,
right.
but I just like the way it looks on the map, and it's very photogenic. It looks pretty.
Yeah, it is. That's really cool.
Not super practical.
Yeah, what's practical in Dinkum if it looks pretty? This is cool.
Thank you. Okay, we'll come back this way and we'll go over the bridge.
Yeah, the raised farm, like that seems very realistic. I'm trying to think of a word.
I wanted to do it a little bit different because everyone just does it flat and it's kind of a little bit boring. So I wanted to try, well, what's opposite of flat?
Yeah, of course.
There's a little pier down there.
I like that. Little.
Really, I don't know why, but this particular spot here is a really good fishing spot. And I'm not sure if it's because there's lots of corners for the fish to swim around or anything, but I'm just making a liar out of me now, but normally it's a good fishing spot.
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah.
I probably scare the fish away, so.
Yeah, that's just trying to think whether it's got something to do with how deep it is, or whether there's a lot of corners for the fish to turn and swim around in and things like that. Like if you can make a better place for fishing.
Yeah.
Not sure if that's possible. Yeah, this is the bridge. View of everything.
That's a really nice view. I like the stepping stones.
Oh yeah, that's from your one. I always do stepping stones now. I love them.
It's cool. Did I tell you that was
to do when I first start?
The very first video that I ever did.
I love it so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Well, that's most of the town. Oh, we can go to my flower garden, which is down this way.
Okay.
It'll be looking very pretty and lush.
I like the buzzy machine. I think that was probably the funnest things. I hope he adds more stuff like that.
Yeah, that we can put things down.
I spot a helipad?
It's just a little one.
I have like a special radar for helipads, I'll tell you what.
It's not the right dimensions, but yeah.
Of course it is. It's an H. It's just it's if you look at it with your head tilted, it's an I.
Yeah.
No, it's cool.
Down this way was my original bug and fish wall to keep the crocs out of town.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
This is like, I don't know. I feel like this could be one of those kid movies where all of the insects and the fish.
This one's inspired by Spark the Fire and Sparky Sims because they had something similar on their islands.
Yeah.
I thought it looked cool, and I do it all the time now.
I feel like all of these animals have just come together. They're cashing in on old treaties to keep the crocs at bay.
Yeah, it's a cheap wall to stop the crocs from coming in.
That's
so
true.
I have a little auto trapper there. I go around and fill all the traps, and
this is a nice touch.
One of my first jobs in the morning.
I don't really think about this too much, but having the pathing and stuff underneath the water is a nice look.
Yeah, you can't see it, but visually it helps you to know which way to go. So this way is where the mines are, and we can take a little gallery walk over to where the flower farm is.
Moo Mine Isle.
Yeah.
That's
So I've got moos on one side and the mines on the other. If you want to have a look through here, there's quarries.
Everything is very natural. I like that.
This is my little storage bins. I use the animal collection points to store the bees and the eggs and the what do you call it, the gems.
Yes, that's cool. Oh, this is a nice mine area. It's kind of inset into the ground a little bit.
Yeah, this is inspired by Soho, kind of her bunker style that she did a long time ago.
Yeah,
Love it.
That's awesome. Awesome. I yet another way that we totally use items for their unintended purpose, but I like to use these for parking a wheelbarrow. Like it fits perfectly.
Oh yeah, that's a really good idea too. Yeah.
And Mr. Saturday, I think, put a one of the boats in there, like a canoe rental.
I have a little gallery walk with all the different items in the item signs.
Interesting.
This is kind of...
It was eye-catching. I was like, huh, is this... Because I'm looking at it, I'm thinking, oh, this is storage. It has to be for storage, but...
It's not. It's just a gallery walk.
That's awesome.
This is all the mining things that you can find. And all the different treasures and...
And just a small disclaimer, I'm experiencing the multiplayer glitch where we have mixed...
the mixed flowers. Oh,
yeah.
Maybe the flower garden isn't a good one to go to. It might be a bit overload.
It's okay. We can look past it and get the idea.
Okay. So this is the back way then. There's a shark, so be careful.
Yeah, he's smiling at us.
There's a crocodile as well. Holy moly, there's not normally this much danger.
I got protection.
Get him out. There we go.
Can't pass up free meat.
Free meat! So yeah, I've made all these little water ways to connect the islands. Sometimes it helps when you've got angles and stuff and you can't use bridges.
Right.
But this is my larger tree farm because I realized that I needed lots of palm wood and lots of hardwoods for some of the builds I was making. So hardwood for the hardwood flower beds and palm wood for ramps and things like that.
I like the diagonal stuff.
Yeah.
We tend to...
It's fun to work with the shape of the land, yeah.
Yeah. We tend to just kind of take things and, you know, the cardinal directions, but going diagonal just gives it a different look.
Yeah. And I find it really satisfying just to see all the trees in the line. I don't know why that is.
I know. I had my camera low and I was just kind of walking past and doing the whole parallax effect, and it's nice. It's nice. Yeah. All right. Following you.
So this is the back way to the flower gardens. I've got a spare house here and some seating around. There's 3 different doggo pens on this island as well.
This is very colorful. And
it
we're
looks
getting
really
here
good
like
when it's spring, yeah.
Yeah. Got a nice look with the sunset as well. Lots of colors.
Ooh. This is a good time to go to the secret build.
All right. We will wrap this up and then we will head to the secret build.
Okay.
This is really nice. I like how people have set up picnic areas, and this is another nice little dock area.
Yeah, so really wanted to focus on gardens and that kind of thing for this island.
This is a very accurate dock. They're typically not huge.
Yeah, I've got ones like this near where I live.
Yeah.
Just called little jetties.
Little jetties. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can just imagine walking on this dock. You just kind of hear the glunk glunk, you know, as the dock kind of shifts with the water.
The water, yeah. Because we're a little bit backwards, so there's a gallery walk with all the flowers, but it's kind of meant to be seen the other way.
I see.
Yeah. All the seeds.
I always walk backwards.
The flowers.
I like that idea though, a gallery wall or a gallery walk.
Yeah, it'd be really nice to be able to do it with our photos that we make.
Yeah, that would be nice. Maybe in a future update.
Yeah.
Alright, so
that's a good shot of the trees down that way too.
Go take a look. That is a good shot. Alright, so are we on to the secret build?
To the secret build, let's go.
Alright, so at this point, we're gonna go check it out. And we're gonna do a little bit of Hollywood magic here. Or something to that effect. Dinkum wood or we're gonna do a little gumwood magic here. And go to the secret build. Alright, let's go.
Let's go. Alright, so yeah, just go through to the tele tower. And I've got a little signage here so that you can see which tower goes where.
Oh my gosh, that's so smart. Wow. Okay, maybe not everything is gonna be cut. This is really cool. This is, I kind of wish I need to do this because there's some mystery with all of the different, you know, teletowers, like, but having labels for them. I mean, it's just one of those things. Just to make a point, right, about inspiration can come from anywhere. In Dinkum especially, like, there are just moments where I get slapped in the face with so much logic. It's awesome. It's one of those moments. It's just like, hey, that's really cool. All right.
Okay, so we'll go through to the South Tower.
South Tower.
I'm not sure if you'll see anything on the map yet.
I have not looked at the map, so it's super secret.
Okay.
Ooh, yeah.
Just realized it's very dark and mysterious here.
I like it.
Is it too dark? Should I get some lights?
No.
Okay. So have a read of the signs.
Will you run or row? See barrel before oof. Waratah Gardens oof run. Oh. Nice. I was just thinking that because I was concerned because I forgot my hood.
It's okay. I got you.
Yeah, you do. Cool. All right.
Okay, which way would you choose?
Let's see. Let's go to the oof run because we'll pretend that it's an emergency and we need to make it to the chapter because, you know, the operations have been compromised.
I'll let you lead so that you get to see. You just got to follow the path. Yep, go.
All right. I'm just like, me lead? Oh man, this is bad. I'm screwed.
Go. Make sure there's no sharks.
Yep. Keep going, you can make it. Gotta make hasty decisions. The oof chapter has been compromised. We need to go to the not for now, or not far now. I have to also read quickly. Oh, like, hey, you know what? This is an emergency, but let's sit and have some treats.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, this is get my fairy bread on. Need to hydrate. All right.
A coffee.
Oh yeah.
Okay. To it then.
All right.
Let you go. Following.
Sweet. Cool.
Yep.
I like how you have everything marked with the single log fences. Oh. Waratah Gardens, oof, the frilly run. Nice. Oh,
You
ninja
get all
style.
the way through?
Yes.
Go.
Yes, ninja style. Free meat.
Okay, stop.
All right, stop.
You open the box.
I will take 1 free meat for deposit.
Okay.
This is really cool. Ah, nice. Open the map to see. Then we open up the mount. Whoa. That is wicked. I mean, you hinted at this, but that is wicked. And to do this freehand.
I had some help because there was naturally forming lakes.
Yeah.
3 of them together, so I just had to do a little bit of manipulation.
A little bit? I mean, that's
yeah.
that's underplaying it a little bit. But this is crazy in the best way.
So much fun to do. Love the storytelling. Oh, I haven't cooked my meat yet. Got to do that.
There we go.
Sizzle, sizzle.
How do you prefer your free meat? For me,
I
medium.
like it medium rare.
Medium rare. Nice. This is very, very cool. Very lush. Got lots of treats.
Yeah, it's not as fancy as some of the others. This is more of a garden type build.
No, I'm not gonna allow it. No,
Oh, I don't
you're
have
not
any
going to minimize
marble.
this, Azzy.
There's no marble, there's no...
Come on.
It's
No.
my garden, my frilly garden.
Yes, absolutely. No, this is the beauty of the, I guess, the challenge that I put out to the community as an idea. The OOF chapters, everyone has their own style, even though we are all working with roughly the same, or really the exact same materials, right? Everyone has their own way of using them, and the order of the frilly and the bathhouse was kind of, my idea, but then having people take that concept and apply it to their islands and their story has been probably one of the coolest things that I've got to experience. And how you did it, you basically terraformed a whole dang frilly on your island.
It was fun to do. Yeah,
And
I really enjoyed it.
You're downplaying it. I mean, you're like, oh, it's not as fancy as somebody. No, this is the kind of stuff that gives people imposter syndrome.
Okay.
But no, this is legitimately really cool, and I think it's been a lot of fun, kind of seeing people do their different interpretations of what an OOF chapter would look like.
In a sandbox game like Dinkum, you can really do anything. It's so much fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
To build your own stories and stuff too. I just love it.
Yeah. So, like my other tours, and I have one in the works. I won't mention the name, but I kind of like to take a note from Jersey and do a little tiny, question Q&A.
Oh, okay.
Just to keep it simple, So I like to ask like random questions, like who's your favorite NPC?
I think it's Melvin.
You think it's Melvin?
Melvin's my favorite. Yeah. I do like all of them. I think Melvin is my favorite out of all of them.
Who would you like to have more of a story written for? Like which NPC
I'd
do you
like
think?
to know. Yeah, I'd like to know more about Fletch and what's going on with her. At the moment, she's like the Dinkum mafia, so I'm not sure what's going on there.
Right? I know, right? How did she get to where she is? Like, we need a Dinkum prequel.
Oh, and I have a feeling that she used to work with Melvin's wife.
Yeah.
In the paperwork department.
Yeah, what happened there?
South Sydney. Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah. Some things went down.
What's happened to Fletcher's father, and what's Fletcher's name? And
I know, right? All of these questions we need answered, James. We're hungry for more story.
Yeah, we are.
So what item that's not currently in the game do you think would enhance your Order of the Frilly chapter?
Ooh. Well, okay, so being able to, I know other people have said this, but being able to change the soil type just by a click of a button instead of having to shovel everywhere would be really nice.
Excellent. Yeah. I think Ellie coined the phrase a dirt painter.
Yes, that's exactly what it would be.
Yeah. This really
that
cool.
would have been very helpful for this particular build, yeah.
I imagine, because to move things into position, to change like the soil type, to get the patterns and everything like that, and to also think not only in 2 dimensions but 3 dimensions, because you also have the shading by height on the map too.
Yes, yeah,
incredible.
you need that to kind of create the mouth. That took me a while to do, and then I just thought, oh, I'm just going to leave it like that. And then changing parts of it to sand kind of helped it to stand out as well.
Yeah. So I got one last question for you, and that is, where do you feel the story for the Order of the Frilly, like, let me rephrase, where do you see the Order of the Frilly going in terms of Dinkum lore?
Ooh. I'm not sure.
I know it's a big question to ask,
Yeah.
All at once, but
I don't know. I think it's fun to see people pick up the story and make their own chapters and have their own thing going on, I think.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
I agree with that too. I think that I feel like the Order of the Frilly, as I've cooked it up in my head, to have been a very old organization that has pulled the strings over many, many years. And I think it'll continue to do so, as Dinkum evolves, right?
Yeah.
As we get more fun things added to the island, we'll have to think on our face fins.
I don't know. Like, there's a lot of secret stuff going on. So you've got Jimmy, obviously has a relationship with Milburn.
Obviously.
And Franklin has his own secret research going on. So
yeah. What did Franklin do in South City?
There's a lot of secrets going on, yeah.
Right.
So he stopped all power for 30 seconds and got kicked out.
Yeah. I'm still unraveling all of the mysteries that, you get just from casually walking into the Tugger box late at night or at lunchtime.
And overhearing all the conversations. It's a lot of fun to do.
Yeah. Well, this has been awesome. And thank you very much for your time. All right, let's go check this out. This Azzy's Order of the Frilly chapter. Probably one of the largest builds that we've had so far. I like how even though you have the shape on the map, you also make sure that you account for the shape in the nighttime too with the mushrooms.
Yeah, I wanted it to be a place that they would go at nighttime to keep the secrecy. Yeah.
Yeah. It's very secluded. And let's see, make sure I got my orientation correct. So we'll go over to the F. But I think one of the coolest things about this build that I just realized, right, is here I am running from, you know, God knows what, across this, you know, lily pads, and then sure enough, here we were the whole time.
Yeah.
Like, it's perfect for, you know, evacuation situations. And I'm walking over, you know, the F and not even realizing it too. That's how incorporated this is. This is awesome.
Yeah, it's fun to do secret builds. I like how things look on the map as well. So
yeah,
and when you're on the ground, it's not obvious, but yeah, once you see it, you can't unsee it.
Right? If you know, you know.
Yeah.
That has been one of the coolest things that I've seen too, is how people have carved into the landscape and built secret rooms and secret chambers.
Oh, it's so cool.
Yeah.
Ellie's one is really pretty, and everyone else's, they're also amazing. Shannon's doing a massive mountain. It's so cool.
Yes. Yes, it is. We are going to land, because you said you have run or row, right? So this is the boat back.
Oh yeah, we can do the boat back.
I'll row. Tell me where to go.
I might have to row. I don't know how to tell you where to go. I didn't really think about it.
That works for me. I'll provide lighting, because, like, you know, we have to go by torchlight, else we can't be seen.
I didn't think about rowing so much. I should make some little markers. Next time I'll do that.
The ever-changing island, with, you know, the way that Dinkum works, there's always stuff to do, always things to make note of and change.
Oh, what was your favorite character in the game, Commute?
Yeah, you totally can ask me questions. I was about to ask, like, say, you know, if you want to ask me something, you can too. I'll throw that in there. I like Franklin. I've got
something special for you.
Oh, you do?
I do. So we can go to the southwest tower.
Okay.
Where it's dangerous.
Dangerous southwest tower.
Yeah. I think you'll like it.
Yeah, I like, yeah, you have a telepad. Cool. I like Franklin because, you know, he's an engineer.
You want another coffee? Look like you need one.
I do.
Right, I'll let you discover.
Okay. I'm kind of terrified also, because, you know, you say it's very dangerous, and all I have on me is a torch.
It's very dangerous.
It's dangerous to go along here. Just take this torch. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Undergrove Research customer order assembly line. Oh, that's awesome. He's got a whole manifest. And then a gallery of all the items. Giant cooked drumsticks. It's got a little kitchen. Wow. Research notes. He has his own study. This is legit. Wow. He's got Wi-Fi enabled cameras. Keep an eye on the alien research wildlife. Oh my gosh, that's so crazy. Health checkpoint. Tag and release program. Nice. This gives me so many Stranger Things vibes.
Okay, have a look at your map.
All right.
This Franklin living under the radar.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Yeah. That is literally Frank living underneath the radar. So cool. And this is very creative. I didn't see it until I turned around, but using the street signs as chalkboards.
Yeah. I've seen other people do it. I think it's really cool.
That is really cool. James, we need giant chalkboards for research purposes, for science. I believe in our Discord, one of our folks, I think it was Devos, was making a leaf frilly.
Sanctuary.
Yeah. But you got to stay a good distance away from the tongues.
Don't think Franklin's part of the order. I don't think they would like what he does to frillies.
Yeah, he's very empirical. It's for science. Oh, that's another question, right? Who do you think would be your, like, which NPC do you think is a part of the order but would be kind of a surprise? Like they totally downplay it.
Oh, Melvin. Is it Melvin?
Melvin, the furniture? Yeah.
Yeah, I think Melvin.
Yeah. He's just a, nice older gentleman.
Yeah, making furniture or whatever.
Yeah, making furniture that secretly has, really etched into each piece.
That'd be so funny.
Because, it's, he makes the desks and stuff that have the little buttons that click and open up a secret drawer.
Yeah.
For documents.
He makes all the bookshelves.
Right, yeah, the bookshelves with the loose book slides out and opens up secret passageways. This is cool. I'm totally blown away by how you've engineered all of this.
Well, this island was already here, and I just basically connected some other islands together, and then I filled it all in to get rid of the water, and then dug it all out. So,
we have some very impressive Dinkum engineers, and your modesty precedes you, Azzy. Like, whoa. It is very, very impressive, and it's so cool to see this kind of, application of all of the things that you can do in Dinkum.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's good fun to make lots of builds, do something a little bit different. I wanted to think about what things are unique to Dinkum, and how you can make a build to that. And I think Franklin's one of the most unique characters. So
Yeah, he is. What are on
figured he
those
would have.
shiny discs anyways?
Yeah, I know, right?
You know what I think? All right, here's my 2 cents, because this is just kind of fun to think about, right? Here's what I think is on those shiny discs. They're Blu-rays of
Ooh.
YouTube archives.
Ooh.
So what we're doing is we're basically creating the documents that get recorded onto the shiny discs that eventually Franklin finds.
The inception is real.
The inception is real. Yeah.
So over here is the little what do you call it? Suspension bridge that I made.
Oh, that's cool. We need one.
Yeah.
Totally.
I can.
Oh, this
this
is
is
cool.
the little one that I did for Jimmy.
Oh, accidentally. That was me. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I got you. Oops.
I like this.
Well, I think
it's
it was
kind of his
facing
little
the
campsite, you know, where he just unloads some stuff. His stash.
So I would love this to look like a door and that it goes into a deep bunker.
Right, yeah, like...
He makes it look like it's nothing on the outside, but I had to put marble because he is a marble man, I can tell.
Oh, yeah, totally. I like how you mix the rowboat with the plants, the ferns.
Oh, so I just popped that boat there and the plant popped through and I thought, oh, that's perfect because he wants it to look like no one's here.
Right, he has like this woven, you know, kind of camouflage that he just, you know, lays some brush on top of it.
Yep.
I have an unofficial challenge for you if you're up for it.
Okay.
So I have the Order of the Frillies. You should come up with something that has to do with the jam. Some kind of a jam empire.
Oh. I don't know. Just like jam. Gets you lots of money. That's all I know. Even early game selling jam to John, you get a lot of money. And then selling it to Jimmy, but then selling it to Sheila. I can sell 150 jams to Sheila and get over 1.5 mil dinks.
Yeah, it's
so
some serious
really
dinkage.
It's easy money.
Yeah.
For the amount of effort that you put in, because I could never do fairy bread.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like using all the clicks to click through to end product. That was the thing with fairy bread. I couldn't do it. There's too many clicks.
Mm-hmm.
But making jams, it's so much easier.
Yeah, totally. You have sort of a jam mafia going on. Like, you know, the Order of the Frilly is sponsored by, you know, some underground jam shipments. Like we get some crates from
the jam money.
Waratah. Yeah. Maybe, you know, any kind of, like, we'll have like a crate of jam, you know, for the Den of Deviants, right? And then underneath that jam is like a secret compartment that has battle shovels and bow and arrows, you know, ammunition.
Yeah, I haven't really gone into doing arenas yet, but I was thinking about making playing around with the burley boxes. So I haven't really played with that yet, but I was thinking about making some kind of burley box arena just to get meat to feed the crab pots, because crab pots are very hungry.
Yeah.
They need a lot of meat. So if you've got a big crab pot farm, you kind of need a burley box arena. I wanted to play around with it and see how that works.
It's interesting. All right, everyone. this was a special tour on Aziz Island, Waratah. I did it right.
Yeah.
And my mind is blown. Truthfully, thank you so much for allowing me to tour your island. It's always an honor and a privilege to connect with people in the Dinkum community and to see what they've created. And you took something that I just kind of tossed out of the blue into something crazy and magnificent. So on behalf of the committee, thank you for doing something so awesome, even though you're just like, it's nothing.
I just see everyone else's builds and they're so epic. So this is more of a garden.
Yeah, except it's an epic garden. Epic oof garden.
Yeah.
Well, cool. Thank you so much. And you know what to do on YouTube. You should already know by now. You better like this video because it's just that good. All right. Bye, everyone.
Thank you. Goodbye.